Americans seem to have adopted Cinco de Mayo as if it were our own holiday. I'm told it pretty much is. We're getting a cultural lesson today in the studio as well. I think it's just because we like the idea of a party, of a fiesta, and heck, everybody loves tacos, right? On any day of the week. That's a cultural celebration. It's fun to have any day of the year. We have some easy ways to do just that. All of them prompted by our creative friend, Risa Baker. Yeah, you had the line of the day before the show today. If tacos are involved, I'm in, right?
I'm in. Mexican food, I'm in. Tacos, I'm in. It doesn't matter what it is, I'm in. Let's have a fiesta.
So Cinco de Mayo may not be the big celebration in Mexico. We've kind of adopted it now as our own kind of a celebration of that Mexican-American culture, but it lends itself to a great party vibe.
It does, and the thing I love about it is the color and the excitement. And you can spend a lot of money or you can spend a little money. It really doesn't matter. Cinco de Mayo is coming up this weekend, and why not just try out a couple of these things with your kids if they're bored around the table, pull up a chair and cut out some flags or make a piñata or something like that. So we're going to talk about some fun things you can buy and some fun things you can make.
Yeah, as we like to say, a great opportunity to elevate the everyday, right? Make it everyday special and fun. What led you to this fiesta theme?
So I am decorating a dressing room for an event on Saturday, and I was trying to pick a theme for the dressing room, and I was like, oh, it's the 5th of May. So we're just going to have a fiesta in the dressing room. So I kind of did it that way, and that's where all of this came from.
Well, where can we start? Because the color is exploding, and I'm seeing some really fun mini themes within that color explosion as well.
I think a great place to start is piñatas. I think a piñata is exactly what you want to do if you are having a fiesta. And I am telling you, I made 6 of these because I have 6 girls that I'm doing this for, and it cost me like $3 worth of supplies. It was poster board, tissue paper, tape, and some Mod Podge.
The investment really is in the time?
Really, yes, it was in the time.
Do you fill these? They're small.
No.
No?
No, I don't. And I don't think they're that sturdy either. They're totally all for looks.
Well, the contestants of Miss Farmington are not going to be in the dressing room backstage trying to beat down and crack open
they're not. But
little guys.
I think they'll appreciate the cuteness factor.
Totally.
So, like I say, this is a llama. And I did a llama instead of a donkey because llamas are popular right now, and they're just cute.
That's mini theme number 1. We're seeing llamas, that motif explode.
Yes, absolutely. So I was excited to do a llama because I didn't want to put gray tissue paper on anything. And I'm just going to show you quickly how we did this. I just drew a llama template. You could do this for anything. You could do it for a taco. You could do it for an initial for a birthday. You could do it for anything. So I drew the template. You could print one out, put it on a piece of poster board, and cut out 2.
Okay, you probably just want a shape that's fairly simplistic.
So simple. Yeah. And then I cut strips of about 1.5 inch strips of poster board and taped them on. Okay. It was literally so easy. Okay. And so fast.
He stands.
And then, yeah, he does stand. Okay. And then these scissors make a world of difference if you're trying to make a piñata. These are fringe scissors. Yes. So you can see they have a lot of blades.
Right. And anyone who's cut the fringe by hand is looking at these and thinking, I need you in my life. Right? Saves time.
Yes, exactly. So you just cut some strips of wide out, and my tip is just fold your tissue paper together. You'll have a lot at once that you can just cut, and then just make some snips, turn on Netflix, whatever. And then you simply paint your Mod Podge onto your llama and place strips. I like to do 2 at a time.
Just layer?
Just layer them. You end up with a little guy looking like this.
He's cute.
And then to top it off and finish it out, I just used some baker's twine. Made a couple of pieces of like tassel out of other tissue.
Risa Baker using baker's twine.
Right?
That's
I know, very
a joke
fitting.
Waiting to happen.
And then I just cut out of other tissue paper a little saddle that you put on.
Cute.
And then we would hook an eyeball on.
You cut this out? Just like a snowflake shape type?
Yeah. In fact, we can talk about that because that's the other thing that we did. I made papel pegado for each girl, and so it'll be hanging above the mirror in the dressing room. And isn't that fun?
It is. It's bright, it's happy.
Bright and happy and cheap. So cheap. So on the table here, I have different designs that I've made. And the way that you do it, it's kind of like a snowflake. So if you've cut a snowflake out before, what you want to do is fold your paper in half, and then in half again. And you'll make some cuts on the folded side, and then you unfold it, and you can make other cuts on that folded side and not this side because this is the outside. Right, so when you open it.
Did you use a hole punch for those perfect little circles?
I did. I used a hole punch and then just little scissors, and I cut 8 sheets at a time. So I mean, it was 8 pieces. It was 1 piece of tissue paper folded into 8 pieces. Okay. And you can cut 8 at a time. So, I mean, I basically cut out just a couple of shapes, but I ended up with a ton of sheets.
And all of these are your own designs. Mm-hmm. They're great. They're fantastic.
And you can see the hole punch on all of them. And my family room was a huge mess.
You had confetti
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so yesterday when I was shopping, I was in Michael's and I texted Steph, the producer, and I was like, oh, they have an entire Fiesta section.
It's like it was waiting.
Oh, it was.
Right there
it was
for
meant to be. So I just brought a couple of pieces.
Yeah.
They have these cute letter boards with the wooden letters. Fiesta, like there's no mañana. This cute donkey, the trays, little cup that you can put your straws in.
Displayed so cute in your home and would make perfect party table decor.
Right, and I think even summer decor. I think it's darling, the bright colors. And then just a little tip is pop some of those Mexican flags, Fiesta flags, into anything. Cheese, pickles, grapes, anything you're serving, and it will just bring it from regular to happy and fun.
Yeah, suddenly all food is on theme.
Yes,
with
right.
That cute little food pick. What's this card game?
So this is a game I created. You guys shared on the show Happy Salmon maybe it was last Christmas for your picks. This is the exact same, but the version is like Mexican wrestlers.
Oh.
So instead of doing the salmon flap, you go, you grunt, you swap places, you fist pump. I mean,
so one of those games that kids of all ages, including your pre-teenage boys and teenage boys
husbands,
will get really into.
Yes, everyone will want to play it.
Hilarious.
And then in the front we have this cute little pin the sombrero on the señor or the flower on the señorita, and just blindfold your kids. It's traditional pin the tail on the donkey, but it's just a little bit different version.
Look how cute. You've designed those.
I did, and they're in my Etsy shop, or you can get a printed copy at Print in Maine. And same with the cards. They're in my Etsy shop.
Print in Maine, a shop in
Layton.
In Layton. So you can call them and request one of these prints.
Yep, and they will do that for you and have it ready to go. They can mail, or you can pick it up, or you can get it from my website if you don't want them to mail it and you don't want to pick it up, or not my website, my Etsy shop. And then the card game is just available in my Etsy shop.
Well, I have to say, going off the passion of the almost 3-year-old at my house, Coco is going to be a huge party theme.
That's what I thought. All of this would work for Coco.
Yeah, she loves it. I mean, that is on the daily. I want to watch Coco. I want to watch Coco. That was such a huge Disney surge. And so the party theme, I think, will be really strong this summer.
I think it's very fitting at this time because there are so many things out like that right now.
Applications are endless. Darling ideas as per usual, Risa. Thank you so much.